So Ping, we've been to a lot of seminars together. We've been to good ones, we've been to bad ones, we've been to some that were very valuable because of who we met, and others that were a total waste of time. So I want to talk about things that people need to know before going to a seminar to set their expectations right. So Ping, let's talk about real estate seminars. First of all, do you like real estate seminars?
They're not too bad.
Yeah, they have some good, they have some bad. What is it that you like about them?
I do like the networking aspect, right?
Yeah.
And then you go there, you get the information that you need, and you meet the like-minded people. Well, it really depends on where you are in the business, right? If you're just a beginner and then you go to seminar and you talk to the like-minded people, sometimes it does act like a motivation to you.
Motivation thing, I think, is one of the biggest things while people go. You know, there is a term which is the seminar junkie, which is people who just go to seminars because it's like going to a Tony Robbins festival, or not festival. It's like going to a Tony Robbins seminar where, you know, he makes you jump up and down and everybody's just getting all hype. And then you get hype, you go home, and then you're just looking for the next seminar to go to because it gives you a bit of a thrill, it gives you a high, and you're surrounded by all these people that are wanting to strive towards a success path. It is positive in many respects, especially that respect. You know, it's very motivating for sure.
Yeah, and sometimes people do want to go there to have that kind of experience. That's the positive side about going to the free seminars, in my opinion.
And that's where it matters what it is you're seeking, what you're looking for. What is that saying where you have the 5 people that you surround yourself, then you're going to be the average of them. So you might want to go to networking events so that you can find different people to surround yourself with, make friends with, and hopefully elevate your average.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. But also, you gotta remember, you cannot be attending to the same type of seminars over and over again. Otherwise, you're not progressing.
That's actually where I also start to find bottlenecks, right? So personally, me, after a certain point, I didn't really like going to seminars because I found that it was a little, for lack of a better way to say it, it's a little incestuous. Incestuous in the sense that it's like if you are a realtor going to a realtor seminar, don't expect to go there and find clients. And you have to understand that you're going to be in a room where everybody's looking for the same thing. Imagine going to some place where somebody's going to teach you how to do real estate investing through raising capital. Don't go there to find people with money. These people don't have money, right? You're going there with the wrong expectation. But what you end up finding is that you get what you pay for. So the free seminars, you're going to get exactly what you pay for. Surface level information, and you're going to find people who are kind of in those beginning stages. But it's kind of like going to the gym. It's kind of like going to a nicer gym. You're going to find more and more serious people as you elevate in what you're paying for. Same with seminars. Some of my favorite seminars that I've ever been to have been really costly. You know, some of the most expensive ones. You can see what you're paying for. The quality of the people changes, the information that you're getting, the maps that they give you. When people talk about blueprints, there's some actual blueprints that they're giving you.
Yeah.
So the quality of the information elevates. Why would I go to a seminar? In the beginning, it was good because it improved my network, it improved my knowledge, it pointed me in the right direction. All these things were really valuable things. But after a while, it gets saturated and everybody starts saying some of the same things over and over and over again.
Right, it becomes very repetitive, right? And also keep in mind that going to that kind of seminar, especially a free one, right? You're going to meet with a lot of mentors, a lot of coaches who are trying to upsell you their coaching programs. You're going to meet with a mortgage broker, the realtors who are trying to get you as a client. There's always some sort of a resource exchange in that type of seminars. So definitely try to be careful with why you're there.
You have to have the right expectation. So in terms of being able to set the right expectation, now with the seminars that I have been to, I've gone to the RAIN networking events, you know, the Real Estate Investment Network. I've been to some of the Rockstar events, and I found that they always have a lot of value to give. Personally, the greatest value I usually find is in the people that I meet. When you meet these people, there is going to be a deviation or a degree of positive and negative to you, above you or below you, that you're going to find people who can help you. And the good thing about finding somebody who's just a little bit ahead of you is they can tell you how to get from where you are to where they are pretty easily because they were recently where you are.
Yeah.
Right. So they actually make great mentors. So talking about mentors, I've been able to find people who are really able to help me because they're looking to connect. And as long as I can bring some kind of value to them, and by the way, value can just be friendship, it can be network, it can be some kind of common connection, it can be collaboration. But you have to be able to bring some kind of value to somebody if you find somebody who's going to help you get to where you want to be. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe for more valuable content.
The truth is that if you don't have anything to offer in the very beginning, the only thing that you can offer is pretty much the money.
Yeah.
Right, the tuition for someone's connection, for someone's knowledge and all that stuff.
But to that point, I feel like it's very important to mention some of the things that people should be cautious about when going to those networking events. I've come across a lot of people who are just big talkers at networking events, and they have no credibility. Some of these guys talk about their real estate investing strategies when they don't own any real estate, and they can be a little scammy. So you got to be careful with them, right? Because you go to these places, they know what you're looking for. And when you go there and they start to feed you into this dream that you're already trying to go in to buy, which is not just a dream, it's actually a good course of action. But you have to be careful because I've seen people be taken advantage of by going to these events and be just played because they don't know any better and they're chasing that dream.
And the most important thing is that the moment that people say do real estate is easy, you do this within 30 days or 60 days that you can buy a property or you will be able to like make some money through real estate. That itself, honestly, just be careful with what they say. Make sure they can actually offer some actionable steps before you even sign up the program. And always do the reference check. If you're going to find a mentor, make sure you interview like 3 or 4 different ones and then make sure that you do the reference checks on their students. Connect with their students and see what their experiences is.
When you have this understanding going to the networking events, like things that I wish I knew before I had started going to some of these events was knowing who I'm looking to meet roughly, like a general idea. Am I looking to meet an investor? Am I looking to meet a realtor, a property manager? Like, who am I looking for, right? And then that would also help make my time there more efficient. And it will help me not be disappointed when I don't find somebody, when I'm just conceptually looking for someone, right? You have to be a little specific. And then also know what type of events you're looking to attend so that the information that you're going to be receiving has value to you. So you really need to know what you don't know.
Another thing is that other people should probably consider, because that's what we did in the very beginning. Very quickly, we realized that people were there to try to raise capital. And then we kind of like shifted our position a little bit. We go there and then we say, we have some money that we want to invest in real estate. And we started getting people to pitch to us, right? And this is how we really learn quickly through other people's business model. If you're just looking for what other people is looking for in the same room, the chances are you're not going to get anything.
But if you give them what they're seeking, then they're going to divulge a lot of information.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's very valuable because it teaches you their strategies. The minute they know that we have some funds available and that we're looking to invest, they start telling us all about how they want to invest, what they're going to do with their money, how their contracts look, their strategies, their contingencies, and all of a sudden now we're learning tons of things through the people who are gathered in this room.
Yeah, we actually learned quite a bit from the older free seminars from there. But then we hit our plateau, right? Because everything becomes very repetitive. Then we have to go into the more like a paid seminars. Yeah. Then it turned out to be way better.
The paid seminars, hands down, are way better, and your expectations can be a little higher when going there. And on top of that, the food is way better than at the free seminars. So for anybody who's out there looking to go to a real estate seminar, the things I think they should look out for and how to go about choosing a seminar is, one, reputability is good, but also if you can find people who are actually in the game, people who do not simply run real estate seminars and don't do real estate investing, who are a little bit more hands-on. There's credibility that comes through social media, through the networking events, reputation. There's a lot of things that you can see, because the thing that I found to be the most disheartening is when I went to people for 2 real estate seminars and I found that I was doing more things than some of the guys telling me what it is I'm supposed to do, realizing that I'm more boots on the ground than they ever were. And then you feel like you're not really learning real things.
Right. It needs to be someone who's actually ahead of the game and who's done it for so many different years, right?
Yeah.
So that you can actually learn from this guy and maybe shorten the learning time from this person.
And that's why, you know what, some of the people who come to our seminars, one of the things that I'm always very proud of, and this is what we are able to do differently from when we went to other people's seminars, is that I was always doubting them. I was wondering, what does this guy have to offer? What has this guy done? Are they the real deal? I looked them up. I tried to see their portfolio. I tried to see their projects, and I couldn't find anything about them. And that's why one of the things I like that we can do is we can actually show people our work. We can show people our projects. We can show people our properties. We can show people that we are doing what we say we're doing and that people can trust what we say because we've walked the walk. I have one more video for you guys to check out over here, but make sure to like and subscribe and stay profitable.